not take them out.
Welcome back to CI2017 2017. Here we are. We have two teams left. Kettle Moraine, who, in my opinion, best team. I don't think it's that disputed, really. I think they're the best team, have been this year. And then you have the team that I said if I were them I wouldn't want to face in a two-team quiz. Not because I think they're better, but because I think they are the team that has the most number of people who have the ability to get up first. And if I'm the better team, I want as few variables left as that can be in my control. And when you have a team that gets up first as often as FBCLB does, that scares me in a two-team quiz. Again, that's why I said that would be the team I wouldn't want to face. Having said that, I still think you got to go with the better team to win. I think Kettle's the better team. They've been the better team this year, and I think they're going to win. But this is the team, and I said this at the lunchtime break, this is the team that if I were them, I would not want to quiz in a championship. I would not want to quiz against this team because they get up first so often that it's a risk. It's always a risk that they might happen to get up. If they get up before me on 15 consecutive questions and get a good percentage of them right, they can win. And I think with other teams, you don't have that. So I think this is going to be a good quiz. They're resetting the room for two-team quizzing, and this is going to be exciting. You have FBCLB and Kettle. Look, FBCLB has done better than I thought they would, and I'm willing to be the first to admit that. Kudos to them. They have done a great job. But and they go 4 deep, but Kettle's 4 are better than their 4. So the question now becomes, can they hold off the superior team by getting up first? And maybe they will. And that's why we play the games, because it's fun, exciting. But I think they're the type of team that can beat Kettle in a two-team quiz. I think teams like Athens, Temple, Heritage, those kind of teams would struggle to beat Kettle in a two-team quiz much more because they're built off the back of one dynamic quizzer. And the rules change a great deal when you get down to 2 teams. When you get down to 2 teams, you have you are only allowed to get 6 questions still. Well, whereas 6 gets you close to a guaranteed middle win in a 3-team quiz, it does not get you close to a win in a 2-team quiz. If one team misses it, the other team gets it, that's a 20-point question. Even though it's a free question that only one team can answer it, it's worth 20 points. So it makes a big, big difference. So that's a second factor. So the rules changing that much. Now, if you listen to my podcast on BibleQuizzer.net a lot, you know that I think we need to alter the way these 2-team quizzes are done. Obviously, that's not happening today. It's not happening this year. Probably never happen. But the way it happens is so much different than a 3-team quiz. Advantages that you think you've seen go away. And a team like FBCLB, who can make a lot of errors, and let's face it, Kettle can make a lot of errors too, but making a lot of errors is very costly. But when Kettle's the favorite, they're the number 1 seed, they're the team everyone thought was going to win, FBCLB taking control of the quiz by getting up first a lot, putting it in their own hands, that's something that to me would scare me if I'm the better team. So to me, I think this is a scary opponent, and I'm excited that we're going to see it. We're going to turn it back over to the Doug, and 2-team quizzing. Go the Doug.
What?
Sorry, Mike.
Lord, we give you glory.
Drive our lives, may be the treasure of our soul, and may you be everything. All right, come right. Let's go this. All right, QL.
All right, time in.
Time's in, guys. Here we go. Focus. Focus. Go down. Oh, you got it.
Because we shouldn't in a two-team quiz. We shouldn't really need any of this. But who's to say? They'll suddenly say, "We heard all these questions before."
It's fun to play. You're watching our brother in the junior division and Pastor Scott.
Let's go. Smart.
Come back. All right.
If you remember speaking to the mic, if you remember.
I was going to say that this quiz was for all the cookies, but you've already eaten them, so I don't guess we can do that. So. Oh, we've got 2 packages left. We had like 12 packages of stuff left before we started the last quiz, and it just started going. So. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to say marbles though, because.
I lost the marble a long time ago.
Steve, turn that mic slightly a little more towards you. You're not too loud. There you go.
Okay. 2-team quizzing, things change a bit. Free questions now are actually the second question, so there's not a true toss-up anymore. The free question now is still worth 20 points like a toss-up would be, but the other big difference is if you get a free question, it counts towards your 6 correct. If you miss a free question, it's still like it would be, it's no penalty. So those are the primary changes. And we're ready to start. Question number 1. Question. According to Romans 4:2, be number 3, Olivia.
He hath whereof to glory, more specifically, but not before God, referring to Abraham.
That is correct.
Let's go. Oh.
Question 2.
Focus.
Question. What did Paul number 3,
Magnify, according to Romans. His office.
is correct?
Steady.
Question 3. Question. According to Romans 13:11, number 3, Antonius.
What? It is high time to awake out of sleep.
I'm sorry, that's an error.
Listen.
Free question.
Listen.
According to Romans 13:11, what do we know?
Knowing the time.
And that knowing the time that now,
Now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
Number 2,
Knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
that is
Good,
correct.
way to go.
Good job. Focus. Focus. Here we go.
Question 4.
Focus.
Question. Why was Jesus Christ, number 3,
For the truth of God to confirm the promises made unto the fathers. Administer the circumcision for the truth of Christ.
I'm sorry, I can't accept that. Question. Why was Jesus Christ in Romans 15 a minister of the circumcision for the truth of God?
And number 9, number 8 and 9.